All right, so after playing this game for about 10 to 15 hours, I think I found a decent way of progression, no matter what characters you get and the account you get, because of the stuff the game gives you. So, we're gonna talk about a few things that we need to be keeping in mind when going to this game. Without knowing anything, first thing you need to do is you need to go through the entire story mode that you can go through. You're gonna keep progressing until you can't go anymore. By that time, you should have gotten your first 5-star character, should be Leanne. So at this point, you need to determine the specific team you want to build. And we're gonna start from the top so that we can better understand. So how this game works is you're going to farm one of these threshold, right? One of these three modes. Can't do this till you're level 30. So one of these two modes in the beginning, you're gonna farm until the end of time. At least in the beginning, one of these modes. The reason being is you have limited resources in the game. So building more than like 4 to 5 units becomes a little bit tough, especially for free-to-play players. So you're gonna farm one of these two. People are gonna say Doki Doki, and yes, generically you should farm Doki Doki. So, and if you want to kind of see what people are using, you go to it, you click the little book, shows you the characters people are using, characters to look out for. So you want to sit there. You're gonna farm. You're gonna get the gear so that you can put on your, either if it's the same units you're using or different units, to then farm, to then climb the ranks of PvP. So to start us off, you need characters. So you have your summons. There's going to be a fifth one here. I don't have it. It's selective summon. You can choose one of the red, blue, or green units in the game and guarantee get it after 40 summons, or if whenever you hit the 5-star pity. But 40 summons is the max you do to get it. I would ignore this guy unless you really, really want him, because he takes 3 times the currency to summon. But you're going to get a lot of these discs and currency in the very beginning of the game. So what I would tell people to do is summon the permanent banner, I say at least 2 times, to at least get 2 5-stars to see what way you want to progress your account. If you want to do more, go for it. But the goal is to get characters here and then use your selective summon to round out what you're missing. For this team here, for one of these thresholds, that is the overall, that's like the highest goal. Because yes, you can probably make some makeshift team to get through these lower ranks, but don't let that fool you. The mechanics Doki Doki, like we're using Doki Doki example, the mechanics this boss uses, it's just going to get harder and harder until you get to the final level here. So you really need an invested team to get down here, which means you rather just choose one and work on that team going all the way down to the final level. So that is the route of progression. And I'll make a guide, for Doki Doki and for Terra Baton, so that you understand, the teams you need for them. But yeah, this is where you're gonna sit. Those that come from Epic 7, this is your Wyvern. Now, on your, goal to making your team and doing all that good stuff, there are going to be things you need to be doing every day that's going to help you. Most important thing here is quests. Make sure you're doing daily quests till it says quest complete, and make sure you get these done before the week is over. That's going to give you experience over here to your account level, because this needs to be, I think, level 40 to unlock everything. So once you're progressing and getting through your quests and stuff, there's more things to keep in mind. And that is going to be this hyperlink charter. You want to be able to finish these because they give you a lot of materials and they kind of like guide you on building your characters and your teams. So you want to take a look at that. You want to get those quests done. Don't worry if you don't like this character. You can do all its basic training, and there's a little neat thing that this game gives us. But down here, the Animus Reconfigure, it's actually free. I've just been doing a lot of stuff. It's actually free for the first time. You can throw a character here and reconfigure it, and it'll send it back down to whatever, like if you just pulled it and you get all the mats back. So you can just throw Leanne there and get everything back if you really need to once you're done with her. But you got to complete that within 5 days, because this looks like it disappears, you know, five days from now. So that takes care of like everything in terms of early game progression, and you want to just keep pushing the story, keep pushing until you can't go anymore. Like today I'll be able to finally do level 20. Like, so your first day, you know, with no refreshes, you're looking at level like 10 to 12. With refreshes, you know, you're looking at, you know, level 17 to you know, 17, 19, maybe even 20. Pretty sure it's like, for me, I did do refreshes. I was at level 16 when I ended yesterday. So that's kind of the goal, because you're gonna be kind of like, you know, doing a lot of things until you hit a high level, and then you could kind of take it a little bit more easy. You're allowed to refresh 10 times per day with these crystals right here. I would save these for a rainy day. Personally, I'm just saving them for now. These refill and you can use these infinitely, but these you can only use 10 per day. And you want, like, if you're really wanting to do PvP as soon as you unlock it and stuff like that, then your best bet is just doing 10 refreshes. That's 110 summon, so you're using 110 summon a day, but it's going to seriously progress your account. If you don't care about PvP and you're just like caring about pulling units and stuff, then sure, you don't have to refresh. You're just going to get there a lot slower than everyone else, but you're going to get there nevertheless. And that takes care of like everything, you know. There's like kind of more of like a quick overview, right? Like, so like you know, this game, right? It's all about goals and setting those goals and not trying to do too much in the beginning, right? So you get your characters, you know, recapping this, you get your characters, you choose which one you farm. Let's just pretend we're all farming Doki Doki, since what, you know, you probably should be farming. You get your team, you sit there, you keep improving your team, and you keep progressing through the story, and eventually you keep doing that in a cycle while spending your stamina until you hit level, you know, level 40. Then you can get a little bit, then we can like probably talk about what else to do by the time you hit level 40, but that's going to be weeks from now, maybe a week or two. I really don't know how much it will require. When we get there, we'll get there. The other thing to note, if you want to officially spend stamina, there's a really cool feature that this game allows you to do. You can go here, or whatever stage you want. You can click it. Your goal is to clear this by auto battle, right? So you want to be able to auto these characters down. You don't want to be manually doing this. So what I would recommend, how you test the C, is you just get your team and you auto battle. And if you can complete it, then you'll just get this continuous battle thing. You can click this, say I want to do it 5 times, start the battle. You're going to select your team or whatever, hit battle, and then use this to get out. And now you can do whatever you want. You can continue the story. Look, I only have 8 stamina. I'm about to grow a level and get, you know, I think about 100 back. You can start doing other things. You can even go to bed, take a nap. You can close the game and it's still running. I think it runs like on the server, and I think that's why you only have one continuous battle rather than running on your device specifically. So because I've closed it out and gone to my phone, and then I've closed out, gone to my computer, and it's still running. So I hope these tips help. And look forward to more videos. I'm the Gacha Game Cultivator, and catch us back on the next one.